With our next guests are rising social media stars. Please welcome Amalia, Gabriella, and Raina, three sisters, the real-life sisters of Triple Charm. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks so much for having us.
Well, let's go ahead and dive into our conversation. So the real-life sisters are taking Gen Z by storm. This trio has over 4 million social media followers combined on all their platforms. Triple Charm, how did you know you were starting to become the next big thing? When did it all happen for you ladies?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So we initially formed Triple Charm in 2019 for a singing competition, actually. And so we just fell in love with performing together. And we were like, this is what we're meant to do.
Yeah.
And then we started social media around like COVID. We had a bunch of time on our hands, so we figured might as well be making content. So that's when we really started getting into it. And then, 2020 is when we started building on Instagram. And just last year, we started taking off a lot on YouTube. So it's been a wild ride, and it's been so much fun.
That's so great. That's such a great, successful story right there. And y'all are very talented. So if you haven't heard them, you guys, you got to go check out their music on YouTube, of course, Spotify, iTunes. Even though, who really uses iTunes anymore? I feel like everyone's on Spotify or Pandora. iTunes kind of went away. Poor iTunes, Oh my goodness. But and also too, growing on Instagram, that's like a really next big thing. Instagram and TikTok and the YouTube shorts. I can never get into the YouTube shorts or the Instagram reels or the TikTok. The tick and talk and time bomb takes me so long to do a TikTok. Does it take you guys a long time to create one?
Yeah, we've gotten much better at like time management. In the beginning, it definitely took a little more time, but as we've practiced, we've gotten used to it. So now we're able to fire away pretty quickly, as long as we're prepared.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God. It took me like 2 to 3 hours to do one. And I was like, TikTok's not paying me for this. Like, they got to pay me to do this for so long. Like,
that happens.
can you get paid from TikTok or does it not happen?
I think they have a creator fund on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much you're going to make, but
$2. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's some really great TikTok videos though. Like, have you guys come up with your own challenges for your fans to do?
Yeah, we do a lot on YouTube Shorts, and we'll do a lot of challenges and just fun bits like that. Molly and Gabby, I'd say you guys are pretty good at coming up with fun things to do.
I like coming up with the content. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot of really random challenges, and it's honestly the most unexpected things that end up going viral. Like, we have such random ones of like cup stacking, and I think that got like 50 million views. That's just like random ones that do really well, and it's so much fun.
The most craziest and bizarre things will go viral, and you're like, what? I could have thought of that, but then this genius over here did it. Like, oh, darn it, Now, what do you want to do with your platform and voice as many young girls behind you, younger than you, are looking up to y'all? Because I think a lot of young people always look up to people that are older than them.
Yeah, that's a great question. When we first started this, we just wanted to make a positive impact. That was why we started, and the best way we knew to do that was through entertainment, because we've been doing dancing and singing our whole lives. It's what we love to do. So through our music and videos, we just hope to like put a smile on people's faces and encourage confidence.
And going after your dreams. We get to do that every day now because of our audience, and so we hope to inspire anybody to do the same.
Now, this fame thing is new for y'all, so when you just think of the word fame, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a good question.
I would say just, trying to make a positive impact. That's because like when you have a big platform, like that's really the goal, at least for us, just to reach as many people as we can. And
because I think when you have a following, you really do have influence, and you are able to impact people's lives in a big way. So I think being responsible and also trying to do something positive with that is really important.
Now, as your fans know, and as we've mentioned in this interview, instead of saying a duo, you all are a trio because you're real-life sisters. But what makes Triple Charm stand out from other groups of music?
I'd say for us, like big factors that we're sisters. And so we've kind of we've been doing this for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
and we've grown up together. So I think there's like a chemistry and a
Yeah.
bond there that's unmatched. Like,
Yeah.
And that our audience can feel.
Yeah,
Like,
for
Mhm.
sure.
and
Yeah.
then also, another like factor for us that's been important is engaging with our audience, and because like they're everything, they're like the
Yeah.
reason we're able to do all of this.
Yeah.
So being able to engage with them and respond to their comments and just interact is important to us.
I think that's how you continue to grow too. The more you engage with your fans, the more you will continue to grow, and you look at what they would like for you guys to do. Like, has there ever been a specific maybe cover song that your fans really want you to cover that you haven't covered yet that you will get to sometime this year in 2023?
We have seen some different requests. Like
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
people want us to do a Christmas song.
Yeah.
So maybe
How about a
next
Christmas
year.
album?
Oh, yeah.
Fun. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, I think
Eventually.
something like that would definitely be in the works.
Yes.
But
Mhm.
like even trend ideas, they're like, oh, I want to see you do this trend.
Yeah.
Or like we get comments once we do one, and they're like, oh, I
Yeah.
knew you guys were gonna do this one.
We like
things
to
that.
say
Yeah.
our page is a variety show because we try and do
I
everything.
love that.
Yeah.
Like dancing, singing, acting videos, or just like
Mhm.
challenges, trends. And
It's like you
so
try to
it's
cover
fun.
it all from each spectrum of
Yeah.
entertainment. Some of the fans that follow can get bored from seeing one thing, so then they can go see a different of a variety of something that you're doing on your social media page that keeps the fans engaged, keeps them there, and keeps them watching the content.
Yeah.
That's really
exactly.
good. Yeah. Now, is there ever a time that you all happen to disagree with how something should go when you're in the process of maybe writing a song?
Oh, I would say during the songwriting
Yeah.
process, we're pretty in sync.
Yeah, pretty aligned.
When we go into sessions like over Zoom, we all already kind of have an idea of what we want the song to be about. And then in the session, it's kind of just like bouncing ideas back and forth, kind of seeing what everybody gravitates towards.
And then if someone has a different opinion,
Yeah.
obviously we know we have the same goal. We just want it to be the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
it can be. So there's no hard feelings ever.
Yes.
Always from a place of love.
This is gonna be so random, but I love that y'all's name at the last letter, it all has an A. Was that like a coinkydink when your mom and dad named y'all like Amalia, Gabriella, and Raina, and they all have an A at the end? Like what? And
That's
your
a good question.
sisters.
I've noticed that before, and I don't know if it was intentional, but I
Yeah.
think they did a great job.
Yeah, it has a nice
I
flow.
think that was a great idea.
Well, your wrestler name could be Triple A. See,
Oh, snap.
That's
Triple
great.
A. That was a good one. Being the next big thing in music, and of course, as a trio, is there any artist that you hope to eventually work with someday in the future? Someone that you listen to on the radio that you would like to share the stage with sometime?
That's
There's
a great
so
So many
many
amazing
Yeah.
artists.
There's so many amazing artists, and what we like to say is that there's something that you can learn from each artist.
Yeah.
I would say one that because we did a bilingual single. This is our first time ever writing in Spanish, which was a
Yes.
lot of fun. So on the top of mind, I'm thinking of Rosalia. I think that would be an amazing
That would be so
collab.
fun.
That would be epic. It's always so hard when I get asked this question. It's like there's like I would be happy to work with like anyone. They're all so amazing. Lady Gaga, of course.
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
incredible.
She
Miley
has great
Cyrus.
vocals, great pipes,
Yes.
Yes.
she does.
And Selena Gomez was a good one. I love
Yeah.
Selena Gomez. Like she's
Yeah.
such an amazing person too.
A couple of weeks ago, the music video to Thrive, your latest single release, do you all now vision or plan out how you would like the music video to look like, or do you just kind of leave that up to the creative team to visualize how they want it to be?
Yeah, well, we are the creative team.
Yes.
We do. Yeah, we do.
Like me, I'm a one-man show. You guys.
Yeah, right? It's a
a
family
three show.
affair here. Yeah. We have, it's the three of us, and then our mom, she helps us style, and then our dad, he's on the camera, and he helps us as well. So, when we're writing, we like to come up with kind of,
Yeah,
the
as we're coming
visuals.
up with the lyrics, it's almost like the video kind of creates itself in that way.
Exactly.
And then there's always so much to film all of us together.
I
and
know,
so much
yeah.
fun.
Oh, I love that you have your mom and dad work with you in this, music industry, because I think as you continue to grow and you get at a certain point as a musician or actor or actress, you get so popular that you don't get a lot of time with your family. So it's nice to share this with your family and to make for everlasting memories, being able to be on the road, being able to do these things together collectively.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Going
Yes.
everywhere together, doing
Yeah.
everything together.
Yeah.
All
Oh.
together.
Yeah.
but we have
Those
the
are
most
awesome.
supportive parents. Like, we
Yeah.
really
Yes.
wouldn't be able to be here without them and their support. So that's a big part of this is them.
Yeah.
Now, to all the viewers and listeners watching, tell us what Thrive is about and why you wanted this to be your current release for your fans.
Yeah, so Thrive, it kind of started as like a letter to our younger selves when we first decided to take on Triple Charm full time. And there's that moment where it's like a little bit of nerves and you're like, should I make this leap? Because we were in normal school, me and Gabby, and then we transitioned to do online school to kind of do this full time. But there's a little bit of nerves and a little bit of hesitation because you're like, I don't know, should I? But then it's about basically committing to yourself and committing to, your goals and doing what you really believe you're meant to do. So we wanted to encourage everyone to thrive, whatever that means for them.
Exactly.
But I feel like when you do online school, you can do more your craft and what you want to do versus being stuck in the classroom. Because I did that for my last 2 years, finishing out, to graduate, and it was so helpful for me because I could do more of my creative work as far as what I wanted to inspire to be than being stuck in the classroom. I think for creative people like us, I think online school is not a bad idea.
No,
not at all. Yeah,
it worked out great. We had much more time to focus on creating content, writing new music. So it was great.
I've noticed in the videos that you share online, from TikTok to the Instagram Reels, you're all very good at dancing. I wished I was really good at dancing. I'm not that great at it, but how did y'all get so good at dancing together? Or, was it a process to be able to learn the moves, especially for some of the music videos that y'all have released?
Yes.
Well, we grew up dancing, so we were competitive
dancers.
dancers. I was like 2. We all started at the age of 2, basically. And it was, we just grew up dancing in the studio all the time.
Ballet, jazz,
night,
all the different
all styles.
genres.
Fun.
Yeah, the first time we ever performed as a trio, actually, Gabby was only 2, and we did a dance to We Are Family, and we dragged her out in this little wagon on stage. She probably cried most of the time, but that was the first time we danced together and haven't stopped since. So when we're creating content, it comes very quickly to us now because we're so used to picking up choreography from a super young age.
Now, I'm sure it wasn't too difficult to come up with a band name, hinting at the fact that y'all are sisters in real life, but who came up with the band name first, or was it your mom and dad that came up with this name and said, this would be perfect for the band name?
So, the name actually didn't really...
It didn't come, I think, at once. It was kind of a slow process. There was a lot of versions, I'm sure, but I remember... I
remember being in a hotel room in LA. This was we had been trying to come up with a name because we just recorded our first ever single. So we're like, well, we obviously need a name now.
And we were going into the competition, and you need a name
for the
to go into it.
So we were like just bouncing off a bunch of ideas. Yeah. Tons of things. And then we decided first on the word triple because we were like, okay, 3 of us. That makes the most sense. Yes. And then we were like, what about charm? Like, we kind of consider each other our good luck charms.
Charming.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
We're like, we're lucky to be able to do this together, and doing it together has kind of been like a little lucky streak.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're each other's good luck charms. So triple charm.
I'm glad you did triple charm instead of the 3 Musketeers. I'm like, so cheesy. We all know about the 3 Musketeers now. So perfect name. I really like it a lot. But now, what's your hope as artists? How do you hope your music will inspire others? And what is the message that you really want your fans to take from your music at the end of the day? Want to say, listen to it.
That's a great question. Yeah. I'd say one of the main messages we want to spread is just self-love and, putting yourself first. And that's not selfish. It's just about, following your dreams and your heart. And
going after what you believe in. Never giving up. That's if we could say anything, it's to not stop. Just keep going after it.
Now, I don't have one of these, but I think that a lot of people that have this becomes very successful. They lay out what they want to accomplish, and I'm talking about a vision board. Do you all happen to have one? And if so, what's one thing that you put on your vision board that you hope to accomplish sometime in the near future, or maybe at the end of this year?
Yeah, so there's some personal things and then some more professional things. Triple charm related. We want to continue to build up our social media and create more content
and get back into performing live performances and really
we'd love to go on tour. That's our biggest goal. So not sure if that's going to happen this year, but we definitely want to do some live shows at least.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think the live shows need to come back more because even though there's like this new COVID strand XBB 1.5. I don't know if y'all seen that song by Jimmy Fallon. It's like stuck in my head now. You saw it? Oh, it's like stuck in my head. I think XBB 1.5. I'm like, oh my, okay, Jimmy Fallon, thank you a lot for getting that song stuck in my head. Not making fun of anyone that has COVID now because I got it back in December. But even though thankfully I didn't get like any like bad symptoms because I have been vaccinated and stuff like that. But I think it's taken a lot of the artists a lot longer to get back on stage, even though the COVID cases are, still low and things are more back to normal than what they have been in just the past 2 years. So you think, why aren't these live concerts coming back? But I'm sure for y'all, I mean, that probably put a little hurt on y'all when COVID started and there was not a lot of live shows happening because the more you sing out in public and around people, the more fans you get and the more you grow.
Yeah, we definitely want to do more live performances and go on tour. But when the time is right, because we want it to be, nothing less than perfect. Yes. Amazing.
Yeah, like a real nice experience. I could see y'all doing like an opening up for Charlie Puth.
Oh, that would be
That would be fun.
I think I would love y'all.
Well, let's get in contact with Charlie Puth.
Yeah.
I don't know why I randomly thought about that, but yeah. Charlie Puth, Puth, yeah. I like his last name, Puth, Puth.
Yeah.
Puth. Oh my goodness. And speaking of music and having goals set for yourself and the vision board thing, would you guys like to hopefully put an album out sometime this year, like an album for your fans?
Yeah, this year we're focused on just new singles. We have a few lined up that we're excited to release.
Yeah.
Something a little different coming a little later this year, so you'll just have to be on the lookout. But an album is definitely something we have planned for the future. Just maybe not this year, but we definitely got new music this year.
Yeah. Now plug out your socials before we end this, and just let everyone know when and where they can follow you and what they can stay tuned for.
Yes, so you can follow us on Instagram at It's Triple Charm,
YouTube Triple Charm,
and TikTok Triple Charm
Official.
Triple Charm Official, yes.
Yeah. And
Switch
make sure to follow us on Spotify, Triple Charm, and we have new content coming out all the time. Stay tuned for new music. Our new single Thrive just released, so make sure to go stream
and
that.
The music video, it's so good.
Yes,
it released like a couple of days ago, or a week
like
ago or something like that. Yeah. It's really good. So you have to go listen to it on Spotify and also go see the visual video on YouTube. It's I remember back in the day when you liked a music video so much you could go and buy it on iTunes and then have it stored on your iPad. Do they even do that anymore? I don't think that's even a thing.
I don't think so. But yeah, I remember that. We had like Natasha Bedingfield's Pocket Full of Sunshine. All those classics.
Hannah Montana, the best of both worlds,
Yeah.
Oh my! Now I don't even think you can personally keep them. I
have no idea.
So sad. iTunes, get back on it.
Yes.
iTunes doing all this switching up through. Oh my goodness. Amalia, Gabriella, and Arena, thank you so much for joining us. You guys are a pocket full of sunshine. Oh, maybe that can be your song. Sunshine. That's right. You can do a little cover to that. Triple Charm, thank you so much. Y'all are the best, and you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.